Rolling. What's up?
Look at that, baby. We are down here by the Hudson. Believe it or not, wheeling and dealing with our potential partner, Mr. David Meltzer.
Yep.
We miss our two guys back in Philly and overseas, Oscar Bachers and
Yep.
Lou Heidelberger.
Word.
But we're in heart with you guys. We did our thing. These guys are going to meet on Saturday, and
Yep.
we're going to make this happen.
Yes, we are. All right. And then I'm going to cut this together.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, Popology.
That makes it worth it. And I'm like, gosh, who cares if I woke up at 3? I get to hang out with all of you. I don't get to do this every day. Yes.
So, David, when I hear you, I hear me inside of here. I don't sound like you,
Good.
but I love everything that I hear you say. And I know you're aware of what we're doing. If you were to identify messaging in how important the commodity of popular is in a singular premise versus the accountable, how would you verbalize that as
One word. So popular is about community. So people have different, I mentored Dan Fleischman, and he had given his definition of popularity. That popularity is how many people like you.
Yes.
Or is it how many people are aware of you?
Yeah.
For me, popularity in its essence is how big is your community.
Popular.
Popular.
See, arity changes the motion, right? Turns it into another thing, action or something. Popular, what is it? The
Popular.
intangible, the singular, the plural.
Popular to me is how many people are aware of you. So it's just a straight awareness, which is the size, scope, and scale of your community. And within that community, whether you have followers, ambassadors, or haters, is it for your own alignment? For me, I want as big as a community I can have of ambassadors. Don't mind followers, but that's not my objective. They're going to come, and maybe I'll plant some seeds into some followers that become ambassadors. And I want to have a strong enough frequency that I have a lot of haters as well.
I love it.
I want people to protect me. Because remember, the nice thing, and I'll use this quick story because it elevates for where I was and where I have become. I wrote my first book in the very first review on Goodreads. This famous reviewer on Goodreads, which is like the digital lady that reviews books, she said, David Meltzer's book sucks. He's an idiot. He thinks that you can change the molecular structure of water by talking to it. And I've read and studied this, if you've seen the movie Blink and other things within the context of the Transformational Leadership Council. I've talked to scientists. I still believe that you can talk to water and the molecular structure of water will change. This lady obviously didn't believe that. Well, I was crushed, literally to tears, telling my wife, no one's ever gonna buy my book. The very first review I have on Goodreads is 1 star and you suck. But what happened taught me a valuable lesson for the rest of the days of building a brand. Everyone that believed what she believed never read my book. Right? They read it and they're like, yeah, this guy's an idiot. I'm not gonna spend my money on his book. So they didn't read it and they didn't tell anyone that I'm an idiot. But what it did was somebody read that review and said, that lady's an idiot. I want to read this guy's book because I believe you can talk to water, and it was the best accelerant to the positivity of people who do believe what I believe, but I had to know my essence. Put myself into that book, who I was, what I believe. And so popular,
Here I am.
popular is not only followers, but it's ambassadors and haters.
And I think
Because there's an awareness.
could it be what you personally endorse and only that? My theory
I
is
think it's frequency. It's
Yes,
It's a
for sure.
frequency. So I don't think because you can change your mind. How many of you guys have changed your mind when you learn more about something? That has nothing to do with frequency. That has to do with facts. Right? I live in humility, so I know I don't know what I don't know. Therefore, I want my frequency to be true. So I'm going to tell you that today, this is what I believe and this is why. And then you might say, hey, did you know that's factually incorrect? Or this is how I think. And I'm like, whoa, what you think's better than what I think. But now I'm still at my frequency. But the facts have changed, so I changed my mind and I changed that position. All right, next question.
I got one, David. Yes.